Alright, let's get this shindig started. Turn this over here. See, there's some sound effects and all that. But interesting if I lose this on myself. Time I'm gonna peep out civilian factories. Because we need to. And we're gonna do the rupture of the economy.
Écoutez.
I don't really read that just yet.
Gardez vos rangs. Écoutez. Aux ordres.
Get you split up.
Gardez vos rangs. Pareil.
So we can get that tank core going on up in here.
Écoutez. Écoutez. Gardez vos rangs.
Here.
Attention.
Core going. I think there's some marines there.
Écoutez.
Fuck it. So let's get to the shift.
Écoutez.
For you, we're gonna get
Attention.
him. So we're gonna get Tingy.
Gardez vos rangs.
And then for armor, let's get Kanye.
Attention.
And for him, we're gonna get. That's it. Vitaly, sorry.
Écoutez.
That's it, Victor from what?
Écoutez.
So we
Allez.
have some front lines over here just in case.
Aux ordres. Attention.
And make a seal here. Yeah, shouldn't necessarily been here. Forgot about it. Alright, so now we can get the ball rolling, so to speak. You can see if we got all the trains. Make them run on time, who knows? But yeah, basically talking about how the Third Republic remains. We've seen the intro, it kind of explains it already. But since Germany won the Fourth World War, France imploded. So syndicalist revolution took place. Let's see, we're trained. Let's get some trains going. Put in the train, there goes Kerensky. Let's see, I would start building the base, but I want to have a stockpile though, just in case. So before we're going to be going with Jacobins, the new Robespierre. So we're choosing Jacobin options, really. Doesn't want to talk to Valin. Oh yeah. The civilian guy. Right, civilians, you'll be very radical, so I'm not gonna read that because that doesn't involve us. As I said before, I will do a slow and quick too because of you know, the avant-garde, futurism, and all that good shit. So right now, doing Robespierre. Making Robespierre child. So at least. I guess I got. Yeah, there's like a whole cool stuff over there as well. Follow them, copy it. By the successful condition of the Syndicalist Congress in May, the period administration began. The period administration has been criticized for its lack of response to the crackdown on trade unions in Germany. Today, the opposition Boris General du Cheval has agreed to vote no confidence in Perot. After the new election brought forward, select a new committee. His duties in temporary Sumalika committee de salut public until the last results come in. Goodbye, common fit. Indeed. So you like a car revolution over here. Apparently the anarchists come into power, really. And here's what we're talking about. Return of the Jacobins. Ah, fuck. How about that? Anyway, clutching the red flag of socialism on one hand, a copy of the Communist Manifesto on the other, the Jacobins have taken commune politics by storm to undying dedication of Marxism, inspired by the land's failed Bolshevik revolution. In French revolutionary history, they seek to bring an end to syndicalism, citing a failed ideology limited by social reactionaries, to further control the proletariat. Led by revolutionary hero Robespierre, a man who is now forsaking his former syndicalists and loyalties and pledged into the international communist revolution. The way his conversation to what many perceive as an obsolete ideology, direct response to the growing bureaucracy and corruption in the CGT. Taking their name for the violent revolutionary movement under the leadership of Maximilien Robespierre, the Jacobins see themselves as the vanguard against anarchists and social reactionaries, who are more than willing to use violence to spread the word of Marx. Currently, they're in the bit of rivalry with Sorlians and have escalated into a large-scale street battle between the revolutionary legion and the Jacobin militants. However, despite the use of violence and the previously complete rejection of the CGT's authority, the recent announced intention for the Jacobins to stay in the upcoming elections is we see now the receptive their populations are to authorize idealistic communist state. Will they embrace the legacy of Lenin or loyally defend communism? Who will fight for a dead ideology? Because in this timeline, the Russian Revolution failed, and so communism, we know it, kind of sort of died. At least in the case of reasons, it's still around. It's just so that a lot of it consider ideology, because syndicalism proved to kind of be successful in terms of things, or totalism, or totalitarian socialism, really. Building up productions. If we find the communal island, we are gonna get Jacobin, centralized high command. I gotta really read that. But I should read the fun of it. It's the same thing. Falling apart. Basically, decide who we're gonna have elected. I think if you get deadlock, you can get a counter revolution to occur, if I remember correctly. Let's get all day with chairs. You know, the Jacobin options, baby. It'll be glorious as you wait. Just you freaking wait. So everybody's on up. 4 speed. Things a bit slow. Gonna get my stars. We want cabinet leaders as well over here. You can get like a mix of them. But we might only need to two of the one that you want. That's it. Oh. Stockmarket brothers collapsing with the German economy second. Germany used to retain hegemonic position. The black money crisis must be addressed. Well, aspiring to kiss and economic collapse with Ecuador and New Zealand, the reparation are being felt. If it should not taken, the world could descend into complete anarchy. No wonder Germany could enter the cover. You can never escape a party. Who the economic depression cannot be cured by legislative action or executive procurement. Herbert Hoover. Guy who completely fucked up. Yeah. Great Depression out on that. Without economics, let's get industrialization. Industrialization, boy. Some more of these. Look, money. Marx predicted this day, indeed. Foreign affairs, we are gonna get world revolution, which is gonna max our opinions with left-wing groups, but greatly decrease our opinions with pretty much everyone else. But fuck it. Who cares about the world? Revolution will come, damn it. So it's a Jacobin majority. Anyways. The election to finally put the Jacobins in power, permitting the return of the landless values to the commune. 12 religion. An official statement has been provided by key Jacobin man Robespierre that reads, Dear comrades, listen to my words. The syndicate structures are decaying while the sowing reactionaries and anarchists filth are taking the streets, however. Now, the future of France is in our hands. They can be, at last, be home. I nearly butchered that, bad. Streets can be paved with the blood of our foes while the workers of the world can at last rejoice. Then they're not dead, however. For the news that Parti Communiste Francois and enforced its will until the nation was first former cabinet. Or the Secretary General Jacques Cousteau and diplomat Marcel Couchon is France. Let's get a diplomat. Let's get a diplomat. And with that, we'll get free trade. So we can help expand our shit. Also increase construction speed over here. Okay, it's a republic. Interesting. We got the Russian Republic. Seems like 7 Cav might come into power. I would be kind of amazed if 7 Cav actually did. Well, we start here 6C Sebastian Fu. The only inauguration ceremony of the new committee de la Republique. Sorry. At the Bureau General de Trouvel, the new chairman of the CSP is cast. Its BGT can appoint Sebastian Fu to resign, arguing that the lines of the anarchists will no longer correspond to the values of the commune. No man respected except the revolution, thus considering Jacobin could take over the commune. Outspoken nationalist stories would eventually likely to support and do elect the Jacobin chairman of the commune. C'est le public. Vive la révolution. So now we got Jacobinism. And so begins the revolution. We're doing that soon. We got Jacobinism about. Barring for the Society of Jacobins, Friends of Freedom and Equality. Jacobinism is the authoritarian socialist ideology developed by Comrade Robespierre, drawing from the policies instituted by Maximilian Robespierre, as well as the writings of Vladimir Lenin. Jacobinism seeks to create a truly revolutionary regime, seeing violent social action as the core of French spirit. Forward stories are ranged strict down any agent dating anti-socialists, be the reactionaries or false socialists in the pursuit of communism with French characteristics. This is what we're going to be doing. And yeah. Oh yeah, in case I forgot over here. Right next to this place over here. Even though the city might have fixed it, keyword being might, I'm still gonna annex that over here because I don't want that to happen. Because every time I crash, my fucking recording software breaks down. Well, it doesn't break down, it's just pain in the ass trying to get the footage back. Check my Reformation. How long has taken control of the commune to Jacobin that commit this republic in this position to begin the pre-conversion of the governmental system for things against the colonialism? All in comments are demanded that the syndicate structures be completely abolished. All people of Parti Communiste Francois and the Bolshevik land state. However, despite some authority support for the initiative, this is likely officially the right flank as many more moderate party officials the Jacobins continue to operate when the established syndicate structures of the BGT and CSP gradually reform stay along true Marxist line. Without commerce has truly become purely cause motivation. Rather than social activities, let's build a new system. Indeed. With that, I'm gonna make a save as well. The economy. Communal industrialization. be nice actually, but so let's get started on a new Robespierre before we actually do this and that. So the revolution begins. When the election reaching the climax, the Jacobin faction of the CDD have secured a majority against all this. The party made clear that they do away with the increase of commune, therefore they do the path on a more radical centralized system. So begins the revolution. As a pious. Oh, let's get my Rolls wrong. There's some pious dude out there. Jacobins, the fathers secure every time, two other things to find Germany. You can just go to like 2 months into the game. It's quite amazing actually. It ain't the national populace. So in this case, they're kind of like old school. Like old school fascists, I'm gonna say. Kind of like feel me, except they aren't as futurist. They kind of want to, do empire shit. If I remember correctly, I could be thinking of somebody else. It actually is a fascist pedal here, but it's completely different. The fantasy of a return, faith through fascism. Because in this time, since fascism isn't exactly a thing, it goes back to an old political party that was social democrats, if I remember correctly. And different time back then. Anyway, restructuring the BGT and CSP, the syndical structure of the post-revolutionary France, we transform to do the better compare the true Marxism at the end of the Parti Communiste François. Which involved the travaux being reformed and concrete the dispute de papier or the comment and the Republic had been pushed by the Council, the communist the damn it. Sorry. I cannot say some words over here. Your boy Patron, who is La France. Cannot say La France things. The fuck is this shit? I don't know, man. Sick as of wait some time. So I believe. Start over here. Is that for some reason the music detecting bots is fucking weird at times. I least have some music over here, at least. For the most part, it doesn't. Sometimes it does. I don't fucking know why it's weird. Hopefully the get it just right. Gonna take out Australia. A welcome addition to the World Revolution. Indeed. If I remember correctly, usually when that happens, they get the yeah. Usually depending on what path they go, they usually join like one of the factions, like the Reichspakt, the Entente, or the Third International. More often, that's good to have friends. It's good to make friends out there. Because they get some distractions. So I'm going to do Robespierre. Might do the Atlantis side another time, but I'm going to do a new Robespierre. Considering all things. During the First French Revolution began in 1789, Portier appointed Maximin Robespierre of our namesake to spearhead the revolution and do away with the bourgeois for being struck down in the brutal coup. But we still shall follow the path before we become a new Robespierre. Indeed. The newest of Robespierre, boy. Taking this kind of slowly. This is the CGT. Fair to know that you will. Numbers but we can live on taking power in the commune. Fight a big power so that prevent us from resisting our communist doctrine. They're against the revolution. You can see stability is pretty shit. So is that. It's gonna raise stability up a little bit. A wee bit. Also, fun fact. I know this was restored. It was talked about really button. Some mod wrote to Morgan. Remember that from way back then. Every guy integrated in Kaiser Redux. We had in the Rhineland. Not ready for this. I think that also goes us during the war with Germany as well. I think I did that once by accident. It was a war till like 1940 actually. I don't mind quite well, but just that I didn't expect it to happen. Like that. What's military unrest are reaching for making Green Stripes friends of the true path to socialism. As in many friends study, another report recently easily commented by General that they are more than General of National Integrity. The return of national integrity. Oh, slow. We're debuffing ship in it. Guess somebody raised up one day. That's for this barricade. What a French city. We should understand the joint that we are superior. Bunker be over here, say if Alright, I think those states as well. Instead of 10, you got 5. I think they got put the 10 for the railways and stuff. They also built some railways over here as well. Yeah. As I said before, I'm gonna be doing some Kaiser Redux for the time being. That is till Red Flood gets different as well. There's still plenty of stuff I like to do with Red Flood. But also there's a lot of shit I like to do in Kaiser Redux as well. Like there's the anarchist path for Germany, and there's also that's the one that I did a playtest with, the corporate megacorp path over here. I want to do that as a series as well. That would be kind of interesting. I also think they added a monarchist path. Like, not like, you know, like regular monarchists we got over here in German Empire. I think it's a different monarchy, if I remember correctly. I could be completely misremembering it. I'm pretty sure it's some different monarchy. So yeah, there's a lot of paths over here you can do as well. I was actually doing something with the Goebbels' path as well. The permanently fund populaire, leading through the emblem along with respect to Bohemian Moise Gamelon. We're going to call openly for a disparate political faction of France to unite in opposition of Jacobin government, which many view as having corrupt and infiltrated revolution. Despite being resisted by many steam agents of Jacobin, it's already conducted major industrial action and political rallies in a larger cities. Feel that an open challenge of the party rule might lead to indirect contests of the issue of the commune. The reason it general is recommended that the council the the rest of Blum and the others linked to the front, most probably other than Blum himself. Still respected general please. We are gonna bring them to trial. If I remember correctly, that's gonna stop the coup. You know, it's been a bit since I've done a Jacobin, but I've played it. I've not played a playtesting actually. Candy. International. Is a good of basic agreement. Basically, where everybody, all the communist factions, or far left factions, These three have a huge hills like we all get together. Think about how they're gonna overthrow the capitalists and all that good shit. Yeah, it's quite funny how you can still do, the Red Guard all here, and you feel like fucking that pop over here with Julius Evola or fucking Paleos Papacy, Neo Sanfredis. Like it's weird. It's really weird. What if they're gonna change with that one day? I think I saw a report that they might. Is he intrigued? Anyway. Oh, it's that Labor Day. Oh shit. There's the crisis. Yeah, because since they went syndicalist and it's kind of like, hey yo, we don't want to be a part of this union anymore, so we're gonna leave and we're not gonna do anything because we don't got a focus tree. We're gonna do this now. There's any invitations. I think that means I think that means that the two are gonna go on the war soon, actually. And we got Fontaine's coup. I kind of want to do Fontaine's coup. So he's straight up a bandit state from fucking most of South America, really. It's kind of funny. It's like openly just a bandit state. Most use enemies over to the international bourgeois, indeed. And get some industrial speed. In Spain, the French President supports all the members do the same. That's the CNTSAI. You remember of the past revolution? Industrialization first. As an Indigo always came to the Communist Square in Paris and made an announcement. He made out before him, his arms moving the energy unprecedented, his hair flowing in the air with great violence, and his heart was beating like one of the horse. He screamed in adoration to the commune, to the revolution, proclaiming a profound militancy that was time to create a communism with French characteristics. This new communism, he says, was new world ideas of Fourier, Surreal, and other fifth columnists, and realized that France has an incredible rich history of revolution revolt. It's undoubtedly a nation born of revolution, a nation that grew out of revolution, and a nation that lives now in revolution. See that everyone that France must follow her own way in communism to ensure a future in a socialist society where the communists live and breathe independently, profane power, virtually wipe the world of reactionary forces and bring about a new age of French communism. Hurrah! So raises our guidance. The commune of the proletariat. They have the fucking guillotine off, like fucking. That's base so fucking. That is literally fucking base. Goddamn. Okay, the combined syndicates over there. I'm pointing back a little bit, but gotta be nurture syndicalism. Rise of the VODs. Yep, that's what I thought. What Boris? Well, participation is necessary. We need everybody, boy. We're gonna need everybody. Let's see. Let's get fucking logistics.
Aux ordres.
Look, is it Penance? Who cares about Malta? I think, it's like a little event for them, but I'm not right now, I remember. Possibly it happen. It's a guarantee of friends and equals when the time comes. I will support, send some guys over there as well, to be at the commune. There's a Zapata over there. White George, small fucking blunt. The White Terror. That's the capitalist murderers and their social democratic assistants. Not even them are true socialists. We don't call crisis in the world. International. We'll be using crises to spread revolution because of course we can. And the Campbell compass, knowledge, power. No, that shit I'm gonna have to call over here. So yeah, things seem to be running good so far. Nothing bad has happened really. There's been kind of crashing on that. And we will spin Jacobism across the whole world. So yeah, of course I'm still being a bit cautious about this because the other series that I'm doing for Russia has been crashing quite a bit. So hopefully things are working better, as I said before. Anything over here just in case, because even though it says fixated, it was a definite maybe. So I'm not gonna risk it because I want to make sure that at least taking as many precautions as I can, because I don't want it to crash because my fucking recording crashes. It's a pain in the ass trying to get things to work again. Because whenever it does, it take forever for the game to load as well. So yeah, hopefully things are smooth and shit should be going just fine. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.